What and welcome back to Logix Lens, and today we're gonna talk about one of the gems in gaming that I think we need more of. So I just happened to stumble upon a game that I knew about, I knew it existed, and I saw it and I was interested, but I wasn't sure of what it was. So Black Friday come around, City Boys up, you know, we get a Black Friday deal, Risk of Rain 2, $8. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get it now. If I'm ever gonna get it, I'm gonna get it now. Black Friday, $8, woo up the bam. So it was sitting in my wish list on Steam for quite some time, and I was like, I might as well get this now. What other time is best than $8? Can't miss that. And the reason I really thought about it was because I recently see that they have some DLC coming in, expansion to the game 3 years later. So I'm playing Risk of Rain 2. I just happened to jump into it after streaming Sifu and getting my fucking ass whooped back to back to back. So I'm like, let me just go to a different game because I'm getting frustrated. I think I need to start over. I aged too further than I should have in this damn game. I get on Risk of Rain 2. Next thing I know, my stream goes from me usually doing about an hour and 15 minutes to basically 3 hours of streaming, and most of that time was from Risk of Rain 2 instead of Sifu. As crazy as that sounds, that's how good this game is. This is me shedding light on what gaming is about and what it should be, and that's exactly how this channel started, with games that just need a little bit of love and attention just so it can get the respect and adoration it deserves. I'm nobody to be talking about this game. I know y'all have seen it. It's been out since 2020. It's not like this is new, but it really hit me about why I love gaming and what gaming should be about. Risk of Rain 2 is a roguelike third-person shooter, which is not like your average third-person shooters, of course. You're basically like an astronaut or a space commander that lands on the planet, and you're just trying to make your way out. And the way you make your way out is by finding a teleporter that can be randomly spawned at any place on this map every time you jump in to do a run in the game. And while you're trying to find it, you're getting attacked by monsters and aliens and flying skulls and all type of ugly shit. The thing that makes this game so fun is that you're doing it at a certain speed. You're not trying to just get there at whatever time and just fighting these monsters. The longer it takes you, the more difficult it gets. There's a scale that's at the top that goes from easy, medium, hard, insane. I don't know if there's something insane. I'm assuming insane is last. I did happen to reach it, but even within that, there's the difficulty scale where it's easy, medium, hard, and then once you're in that, it still scales from easy, medium, hard, insane. So those difficulties make the game very dynamic. There's a dozen or more different types of builds and characters you can play with. They have moves you can unlock. And while you're in the game, there's perks that you pick up to help you outlast all the waves of enemies that you have to fight. Because if it takes you longer, you're going to see more enemies. It's going to get more difficult. So you need perks to stay up. They're offensive, defensive, utilitarian. They help your team. Also, this game is co-op. It can be 1 to 3 players. 1 to 4 players, I'm sorry. It's just it's just something that you have to grind to see everything that it has to offer. I've only gotten probably a few hours, maybe 5 to 6 on this game so far, and I'm literally addicted, and I plan to unlock every commando. At this point of the game, I plan to get the expansions, especially since I only paid $8. But before that, I do need to unlock everybody. I just need to get my shit together and get this game down pat for real. So what inspired me to talk about a 3-year-old game now? Despite having just playing it, even though it came out 3 years ago, I still feel like it's important to highlight games like this. One, because there's clearly a lot of thought and heart put into it, because when you hear the concept, it doesn't sound like something that's completely foreign or something that you have never experienced before, but it was handled in such a way that you don't feel like it was just a project to milk money out of its players. There's not that many games I can point to today that are co-op, not infested with monetization, that are repetitive to the point where it feels like, you know, redundant to even play it, where you're not feeling like you're gaining anything every time you play. Like, even the ways that you unlock the different commanders or astronauts, whatever you want to call them, that are on the planet and their different skills, even the means to unlock those things are interesting. It's not like play for 10 hours or kill 500 enemies. It's not a time sink in the fashion of, it's like everything you unlock comes with a time frame of playing, or spending money at that. You know what I'm saying? It's just you're playing the game and you're having fun, and you're damn near gonna stumble yourself onto unlocking all of the different characters that you can play with in the game. You're gonna unlock stuff by playing with your friends. You're gonna unlock stuff by doing different combos within the game that you want to actually get good at and master. And I've been playing for 6 hours and I've gotten to about 4 different planets. And even with that, I'm realizing that there's so much I haven't discovered as far as the pickups on the map, as far as the different type of abilities you get when you unlock those different pickups on the map. It's just an experience that's just it gave me so much elation that I haven't gotten in so long in so many games. Granted, Sifu has been amazing. It's just fucking difficult, and I don't know, I need a break. But nonetheless, just a game that's just purely for gamers and people that love gaming. You got stuff like Suicide Squad coming out, where all we feel like is just another cash grab. It's like a live service. Risk of Rain isn't even a live, Risk of Rain 2 isn't a live service, but it's already baked into the game to give it longevity. Like I said, it came out in 2020 and they're still releasing DLC for it in 2023 that feels like it's compelling to play. It's gonna add something to an already great game. I'm sure it has more characters to come out, different planets to explore, probably different perks and defensive and offensive utilities and stuff like that. And I'm sure it's not gonna come at a price point that's unreasonable. When the game is already built to a point where it's like, okay, we want people to play this game for a long time and not feel like they have to spend money to get their best enjoyment out of it. I think that is a big qualifier of what a good video game is and what a good video game should be. This studio isn't even a big studio. It's not a big developer. All I can say is shout out to Hopu Games and Gearbox for publishing this gem of a video game. I don't see myself not playing this for quite some time. I think this is about to be my game for the time being. Like I said, I'm late. If any of y'all out there still run it, let me know so we could get it in. I need people to play with. I've yet to even play with any friends. Ace said he gonna run it with me. We just gotta find time in our schedules to play with it. My boy Elite, you already know what it is. Let's do it. Just know that like there's games like this, and right now it's not on sale, but it's relatively cheap. $25 for, like I said, a really fun, engaging, and amazing video game. I really want to call it perfect, to be honest. It's just a video game as video game, and I think that in 2023 that's something that still needs to be publicized and shown its respect and love. Thanks for tuning in to Logix Lens, where the game is winning. I'm out.